Dawn of the Flood finally got a block infection, so today we are going to test this new block infection as well as all the new addition that this massive update has brought to the mod. So let's find a place to infect and let's test this out. And we are now in front of the Thornborn Tower from When Dungeons Arise, and obviously nothing is happening because we're still at the beginning, but we can make this go faster by bumping up the score. So we can look at the score, and now we are at 256, even though the spaceship is still not there, but we can set the score, let's say 50,000, that should be wave 5 or something. Alright, there we go, there's the ship. And I think we already have a proto... I almost said hive mind, a proto grave mind underground. If we look under here, this message here about the Lamb of God and blah blah blah. I did a few tests before this, and okay, there we go, there's some guys spawning. That's not what I'm looking for. Okay. There is one. It's here. There we go. Oh yeah, so this guy, this is the beginning of the new block infection. And it's not really going to spread from this patch here. They have a unique way to spread by gaining intel points. The way the flood progress is by gaining, well, points, but intelligence point. There's also some new retexture of the ores and a bunch of updates. There's also new mobs. So while we wait for them to kill everything and gain some points, so this is the bomber. A flying entity that's, throwing bombs and infecting everywhere. But after a certain point, there's also some flooded creeper. These guys will not get converted normally. They get, like, assimilated mentally by the proto-grave mine. So let's see the intel points. We can show the points is at 45, and I have no idea when it starts to spread. Also, it's saying all sorts of things. Yeah, the intel is moving very slowly. For now, it's gonna be a proto-grave mine tier 1. Oh, there we go! It spreaded. That's what I was looking for. This thing, the Blight Flood Catalyst. This thing functions the same way as a sculk catalyst. If something dies nearby, it's gonna spread like this one, infested pure flood rock. Oh my god, you reached already stage 6? Hold on. Oh wow, we are 200,000 points. That was so fast. Let's see, is there anything else around? No. Okay. There's nothing at the surface yet because the proto-grave mine is only spawning underground and slowly the infection is going up. And when the infection is below Y30, it's gonna be a pure form. But after Y30, it's like a hive form. It's not the same color, but other than that, I have no idea the difference. So I think what's supposed to happen is eventually these guys will just become flooded creepers by themselves, I'm not sure. But while we're waiting for that, they completely revamped the way the gun works. The muzzle flash is different, and it's so much smoother now. The guns feel so good. They are responsive, the bullets are fast, it's not hit scan, we can see the bullets. It is a projectile. Oh, but it's so fun to use. It really feels like an FPS. Like there's even like some camera swaying when you move left and right. It's like a whole new dynamic. They also expanded the way you craft the weapon. You really need way more tools now. You need like plates, tubes, bolts, trigger, magazine, and you need tungsten. Tungstens are found right here inside the deep slate. I don't think there's any normal stone tungsten. I am wrong. There is. Oh, we have an Enderman form. They are still the same. Yep, it's spreaded. Look at that. It's very similar to the sculk catalyst, but this guy should also spread it by himself. We just, I think, don't have enough intel points. We are at 140, and the more points they gain, the more skill the mobs unlock. For example, player forms learned how to use potion and barrique blocks. The marine, shangili, and brutes learn how to use the guns and weapons. Oh right, there's brutes now. I forgot about that. Yeah, they added the brutes. How can I forget? Oh, these guys are big. There's also the brute shot. Oh yeah. Oh, that's so satisfying. Holy. Imagine doing a raid with that. The reload animation is clean. Also now, plasma grenade will stick to entities before exploding. Okay, it seems a bit buggy, but it does the job. Okay, let's give it a bit more intelligence point to see it grow faster, because it's taking a long time, which is not a bad thing if you're playing in survival. Okay, so let's set the intel to 500. Let's see what it does. It doesn't tell you when they unlock the skill, they just, like, do it. I know that 1,000 points is enough to make the proto-grave mine to go from phase 1 to phase 2. And I think phase 2 is where the poop hit the fan, if you know what I mean. Wait, so that skeleton was left-handed. I was not crazy. I was looking at it and was like, wait, is that normal? No, it's not. Okay, there we go. That's the increase. Ah, now it's at 500 points, which means the circle around the proto grave mine is now bigger. And it's converting, yeah, pretty much all the blocks. The mossy blight, there's some pure flood rock. We have the infested pure flood rock. Okay, let's go 1,000 points so we can see the grave mine stage 2. There we go. And now we should see an exponential growth of the biome. It's not really a biome when you go into your F3, but it's called the blight. There's the cave blight and the above blight. What I really want to see is if it's going to convert the structure over here. It's pretty far away. I don't know how long it's gonna take to infect it. And from what I can see, this is pretty much unimportant for the spread of the biome, because this guy will do all the job by itself. I don't even know why there's catalyst if it's just going to be covered anyway by the proto grave mine. Oh, also this guy has a solid hitbox. Oh my god, there we go. Yeah, it doubled, more than doubled in size. And also, we have some new liquid, the Blight liquid. It replaces lava and water. Not sure why the texture is like this. It's like missing half the pixels, but if you go in this, well, in survival, you'll gain a ton of bad effects. Flood fumes, corrosion, mining fatigue, slowness. It's like the bile from the spore. It's basically the same thing. Why is this Vindicator so big? The big question is, can I place a catalyst myself and kill a mob? No, it's not spreading. I feel like unless I missed something, it's pretty inconsistent. Oh, my game froze. I think it's updating. Oh my god. Yeah, there it is. There it is. Where is... Wait, what? It makes the block drop. Okay, that looks kind of weird. It's pretty much random noise, but that is more than 5 times. Yeah, it is exponential. Oh my god. Look at that. So it's not really an infection spread rather than a sphere growing out from the proto grave mine. Did we reach the Thornborn Tower? Yes, we did. Okay, let's add another 5,000 more so it can reach the top and see if it can convert this whole building here. Okay, it even converts netherrack, which might suggest that it works in the nether. Oh, the game is frozen. Yep, the game is completely frozen. Uh-oh. What happened? Okay, yep, it infected. Okay, it isn't as bad. We can see the line here of infection. This is the terrain we got by adding 5,000, and this is what was already infected. So now, most of the Thornborn Tower is infected. That's not enough. So unfortunately, we won't see the whole tower being infected unless we can still do something. Oh wow, look at the underground. Oh, that's a whole new biome. This brings me back to Halo 3. Okay, but first we can just yoink this guy, then go over here and do this. And do this. No entity was found. Why am I not able to place one? Okay, let's reload. Can I summon him now? Oh my god, yes we can. Alright, let's see. This should be large enough. If we can cover this... Oh my god, that's a lot of infection. Alright. The mobs are frozen, which means the conversion is near. Oh, that's a spider I killed. Oh, I can't even go in spectator mode. Oh, there it is. Yep, we reached the top of the tower. All we need to do now is wait, because there's nothing else we can do. Alright, that is 1 hour later. The game is extremely laggy. I wonder what is causing the lag. I don't know if it's entities. Let's see. Hold on, my F3 is not showing. 1,200 entities. Why? Okay, where are they? Something is not despawning. Oh my god. Okay, these guys are not despawning. They're just accumulating. There needs to be control here. Oh my. Yeah, as soon as I pass the entities, it's fine again. And when I turn around, yeah, the frames are gone. All right, let's make some space. They just Poof. Alright, there we go. Now it's smooth. Let's see the Thornborn Tower. Okay, what do we have? Okay, some of the blocks cannot be infected, but if you know how to modify the configs, you can add any block to the configuration. I'm really curious to see what is going on in the nether. Let's see if we can make one spawn. Alright, okay. We're here. Do we have any flood mob spawning here? I don't see any. Alright, we are in a Soul's Blacksmith with the netherite monstrosity. Let's see if we can spawn a proto here. Okay, the answer is yes, but now can the mob spawn? I don't think flood mod is invading the nether. It's only supposed to be the overworld. Wait, we are at a current evolution score of 10,000. Wait, we're at wave 1? Does the nether or the overworld have a different wave? Yes, wait, they do. Oh, it just despawned. Okay, now the wave is at 5. Okay, we don't see any mob spawning. Okay, I just found out that you can make the biome or the dimension compatible in the config, and there we go. We have a carrier farm. We have some Shangri here with some marine. There we go. Now we're talking, which means there's no limit to the dimension we can use. You know this opens up a lot of possibilities for future videos, right? Okay, but there is one itsy bitsy problem. No, it's not that the netherite monstrosity is fighting. It's that the block infection doesn't seem to work. I've checked the config and I cannot see anything about the block, so I think we are stuck for the block infection. Never mind. Wow, as soon as I was looking for that, it just infected. There we go. We are good. We are good. It infects the blackstone, it infects netherrack, soul sand, but not the bricks and not the process stone. Only the raw stuff. By default, of course. While we're here, before we end the video, there's one thing I want to try, and it's this. Come on, get over here. I have a gun. And you don't. Well, no, you do. You kind of do. Now that I'm thinking about it. Oh, that is satisfying. Oh, I'm getting wrecked. Oh, yeah. Okay, that is something I'll do for the future. That is something I will do. It is so satisfying. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to subscribe if you want me to fight this guy in a proper way. And as always, you're awesome, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.